Welcome back, everybody, to Unconquerable. Welcome to episode 17, I think it is, assuming I've edited as I've planned to. We're going for red wool, which will be the final wool. As you can see, I've built another staircase up to the entrance of it. The one there was obviously a lot steeper, but this one I added half slabs to. Why did I add half slabs and not stairs? Well, quite simply because you can sprint up half slabs. You cannot sprint up stairs in this version. There's the ladder that we built, if I included that in the footage. Let's just hop down here. I do hear one or two mobs in the sides and the walls. That might have been on the roof, but it's more likely going to be mobs are inside this area, so I can barely see anything in front of me. Are they all going to climb up? Let's dig that. So apparently this took him 4 hours to do or something like that. That's a cave spider. Whoa! Ah, dear. Well, loads of ender pearls though, and we got a cookie. Are they real? Do they work? I feel like it's just gonna disappear. No, it does work. Problem is it does take, oh dear. Problem is it does take health off of us. Let's turn it down. Let's keep the fire burning in these areas. And yeah, let's consider how we're going to move forward. Now, obviously the most difficult part is we're at void level. Cannot see a thing. It's going to get even darker the lower we go. Yeah, we're at Y. Well, this is Y4 technically. Y4 is at ground level. It's going to take quite a long time for us to navigate this area. Yeah, let's move in and see if we can maybe get rid of this guy. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Right. There are blaze out there. I wish we had the piston still. You can see them all pouring down. Oh, hello. Whoa! Whoa, and one of them's found a way to get through. 8 seconds of poison. Right, let's think about this. What are we doing? What I'm thinking of doing is... Well, we need to place a block first. I know that's stating the obvious. We need to place a block first. Can we place a... Oh, look. Okay, so we've lit up a bit there. Whoa, hey. Let's just stand back a bit. This tops anything Blackwell had. Alright, we're going to get hit. Whoa, I don't really want to get hit, but we're going to get hit. Oh, flipping egg. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Right, we're going to get rid of everything. And we're going to try and place a single block. Easier said than done with the sheer volume of mobs up there. Said it took him 4 hours. Hopefully it doesn't take us 4 hours. Right, there we go. 12 of those. Right, ready? Here we go. Oh, okay, right. Sort of succeeded. Oh, no, I'm dead. Let's pick up all that. And let's hop up here. There we go. Do we have any arrows? Oh, we do. Ha. Right, 1 arrow. 1 arrow that was put to good use. Oh, no. Hello. Bother. I'm dead. Shoot. Hopefully none of my stuff fell on fire. Oh, we need a roof on. So we'll do that. Let's add a roof here. And what I want to do is add a block there. Come on. No, flip off. The fact they all hit me. Well, there we go. Right. Oh, what? How did you get in? Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. No, I'm not. Hi, JK. Trolled you. I'm not dead. I mean, let's be honest. I don't care who you are. You're not taking that head on. You're not taking 370 mobs head on. That's just not smart. I'm really testing their patience. We're going to have to go and despawn them, I reckon. If we don't get hit by a mob, we'll have about 3 or 4 pearls we can use. So let's just not waste them, because it might be vital to use them. Whoa! Okay. That was, that helped! Ready, here we go. Right. I'm trying to turn my camera, but I can't turn it quick enough. Flip. It just seems to be a whole load of mess. Right, ready? I think we'll turn our head before... Whoa! Oh, I didn't expect that. Whoa, hang on. Oh, this is good. Whoa. We need to... Oh, no. Screenshot's taken. But where is the... Okay, I'm dead now. I can't see... Darn it, I couldn't see where the... where anything was. That's part of the problem. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and bridge. That is our aim. We're going to try and bridge. Right, I'm going to run back. Place this in there. We're going to unload the chunks. But at the moment I'm just going to... Right. Let's try and run. Try and run. Try and run. And okay, so clearly we've got to go round a corner. But I'm going to unload the chunks so that we... Well... So that we're not going to have a load of mobs there when we go back. Right, here we go. This is it. This is it's time to bridge. I'm not sure which way we're going to bridge. Whether we're going to bridge like out the way from where we're kind of camped up, or well, that's kind of the way I anticipate. If we bridge out that way to the wall, to the far wall, that might give us a chance to get a mold to place blocks on. So let's get down here as quickly as possible. Maybe quicker. Okay, right, that'll do. Let's quickly get 12 blocks. There's so many. We're not going to make it. It's impossible. Go, go, go. No. Finish the bridge. Flip. Okay, I think I got down all my blocks. Mission, make a bridge. Okay. Yep, no. Right, okay, I did something. I did something, that's all that matters. I think, you know what? That's a decent bridge to begin with. So I think we're going to live with it for now. We're going to go back. We're going to put on what armour we have. And we're going to... Yeah, try and extend it. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, flip. Get the sword in the bar. Right. Oh, they're all coming over. Oh, I never thought about this. I'm glad I brought the sword. Oh, flip! How's there a... Flip. How's there a skeleton there? It seemed a good idea at the time. Bother! Bother, bother, bother. Got that guy, that's fine. I'm trying to get... Oh no! How did none of them get me there? Seriously. There's one coming through. There we go. There's a guy stuck up there. Whoa, hi. Hello. Blip. No knockback spiders. I love it. Love it. Don't know what that skeleton's doing. Come on. Flip, I'm at 2 hearts. No! Flippin' heck! Okay. Okay, we got one, that's fine. We got one. We're making very, very, very slow progress. So I got in a really, really good rhythm of building the bridge, and as you can hopefully see, that's what we've done here. As you can hear, a lot of spiders are falling all around us. Let's get rid of that. Put it there. And we're going to try and... Yeah, okay, so here we are. So I'm just going to try to... Yeah, patch things up here. What we're going to do, I think... Let's do that. And then add that there, right? And now, we're going to take a left turn, I reckon. There is a block there, which might not actually be a bad thing. If I could just get rid of this, and, oh hi, maybe do that. There we go. We've made progress. And we're going to get somebody coming through. There we go. I just get the impression there's always going to be somebody coming through. That was close. But yeah, this is our existence. There's a blaze out there. There's also now 400 entities. I wonder, turning render distance down surely doesn't help, does it? Yeah, no, it makes no difference what render distance you're on. Right. Now what? Let's try and... Oh, that guy's getting through, as is that guy. Alright. Okay, that's fine, you can go over. Yes, we've got that to the side, so now... Oh! Flip. Sorry, I jumped a bit there. Alright. Oh, one got through. Let's just kill them. That's A-okay. Okay, now let's back out. Let's just back out and we're going to regenerate. So that's what we're trying to live with at the moment. That's what we're trying to accomplish, is just extending the bridge. We're going to go to the left. I think basically, if I was to guess, imagine this is where we are, and then there's a hallway here, and then there's a block of spawners here. I think the wall kind of goes round here, but then there's a gap here, and there's like spawners here, spawners all around here. Yeah, so I think that's we're going across here, and then we're going to go round and see what's on the other side. That's the idea. So there's over 500, almost 600 entities loaded, which is incredible. Down to 25 FPS. What we're going to do, you know what? We're not actually going to do anything. We're just going to take a couple of ender pearls. This is the tunnel that I've dug so far. It's very, very busy. Let's just run. Okay, and it doesn't look like much, but it does look like we've still got a long way to go. Oh dear. Well, this is many, many hours later. I actually took a break and streamed Skyrim for a bit. But yeah, this is many, many hours later. And oh gosh, it's... I don't know. I don't know what to say. Basically, it's not impossible. I don't believe it took this guy 4 hours to get his own wool on easy mode. I don't believe it. Either it took him longer or he didn't do it at all. I mean, to be fair though, on easy mode, there's no poison damage from cave spiders, so that's bound to help. Basically, I've just spent the last however long it's been more than a couple hours. Maybe it's been as much as 3 or 4. I spent all that time building tunnels. Let's take some of that. Let's take that. I've got myself in a very, very interesting position, okay? So this is where the tunnel goes. It goes to the left. And then it goes to the right. Take it to the left. Take it to the right. And then it goes right again. And we're just following the wall. I'm very annoyed. Basically, to cut a long story short... Oh, flippin' heck, get lost, mate. No, none of them were coming... None of them were attacking me. Oh dear, I'm going to die. I'm pretty much going to die, but basically, as you can see, there's holes over there. If I don't die... You know what? Let's wait. There we go, we've done it. Right, I'm definitely recording. Right, there it is. See? See? Right in the middle of the void. Right in the middle of the abyss. Brilliant. Easy. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to approach it. The point is, what you need to do is build a tunnel all the way to those holes. But then you need to build a tunnel on the other side of the holes. And then when you go to get the red wool, you need to take 2 ender pearls. One obviously to get through and one to get back. It's getting the wool back that's the hard part. Because if you don't build a tunnel on the other side, yeah, it's going to be quite impossible really. I'm going to keep going off camera. I'm sorry. For one thing, the video is going to look terrible if I try to record in like 4 FPS. For another thing, all you'll hear me is just get really, really frustrated. I think this is by far now crossed the line of being the hardest CTM. I don't think there's any question. This is, quite frankly, the hardest CTM. Maybe not hard, but maybe just tedious. I should also say I've made a rail track. And basically this is in case I get bored of walking. I can just take this and despawn the mobs in the red wool area. And yeah, I've got a big fear that it's going to be black wool again. There's going to be 2 black wool. Although that doesn't make sense though, does it? But I've got a fear that it's going to be like, ha, it's another black wool, you wasted all your time. Okay, so many hours later, well actually, many hours later I've gone to sleep, I've woken up and I've continued with the grind. We've gone quite a long way, put it that way. We're almost there, almost, not quite, but almost. What are we going to do? We're going to get rid of all that, we're going to take 64 blocks, and I don't remember if there's any torches on the other side, so we'll take some bread. So welcome to a tour of my tunnels. As you can see, we are taking ender pearls because for the first time we have a means of getting through the wall, and as you can see here it is. So basically you can't get through it in a oneer, you just need to make sure you're aiming properly, but if not then you've got to get through there. And then you just go around here, there's this wall here. All you do is you go around it, and yeah, this is the stuff I dropped before I died. Oh, hello. Don't poison me, please. This is as far as we've got, so unfortunately, as you can see, there's quite a few mobs dropping from the ceiling, and I'm actually concerned that they're going to drop onto the tunnel, or into the tunnel, so I should have... Yep, see... Right, here, come on, there we go. Right. What we're going to do is we're just going to flipping heck. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yeah, basically it's slow progress. We're at 22 FPS. It's not ideal, but yeah, this is as far as we got. This was very difficult to build, but honestly, I'm glad I did it off camera because it was constantly, ender pearl through, block clutch, then place a block, then die, then come back through, place another block, die. Often I was doing just blocks at a time. It was very, very, very frustrating. But we managed to get this sorted. Is that guy still here? Where'd that guy go? Right, you know what? We're gonna try and put a roof on. There we go. Cool. So as you can see, we're very, very close, but we're not there yet. So, I've still got to... Oh, hello. Right, we're not going to risk it though, because I've still got a lot of stuff on me. Hopefully next time you see me, we'll be ready to go and collect it and finish this map. Right, here we go. This is hopefully going to be it. I have made myself some armour, because I think it's going to be necessary. We need to take the ender pearls. This could go wrong. I could ender pearl through a wall, I could get knocked off by a skeleton, I could get knocked off on the return journey by a skeleton. So it's not a guaranteed victory, but obviously, well, we've spent this whole time building this this tunnel in order to give ourselves the best possible chance of success. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to practice throwing this through. There we go. Now the problem is I'm now 5 hearts down, so we're going to have to regenerate. As you can see, there's 300 entities in the area. I'm going to let that climb, I think, in order to curb the natural spawns of mobs high up in the overworld, or by the castle. As you can see, I've got arrows, and the reason for that is quite simple. Very simple. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, red wool. We got it. We have it. Now, what we're going to do, our first big task is ender pearling through the gap without glitching through. That's happened to me on one occasion. I don't want it to happen again. I've not done this journey all that much, but I think We should be okay. And then let's try it again. Yes, okay. So that's task number 1 done. I'm going to wait in this area a wee bit. I'm going to regenerate, and I'm going to let as many mobs spawn as possible. Because the more spawns by spawners, then the less chance will be natural spawns up top, and therefore safer passage. Hopefully it'll be a success. We do have red wool in our inventory. I repeat, we've got red wool in our inventory. Brilliant. This is what the last... I don't know how long it's taken me. I would estimate probably about 5 hours, maybe 6. I don't think this has been as long as I've thought, but it has taken a long time. And as you can see, we're at 18 frames per second. Okay, 500 entities in the area. That should be enough. We're going to take our weapons. We're going to keep our armour on. We never got hit once, but that's obviously because the tunnel was designed to avoid or to afford protection for the player. And yeah, let's get climbing this ladder. I've actually don't think I've ever climbed this ladder all the way to the... Oh, well, apart from when I was reading the signs backwards, I don't think I've ever actually climbed it other than that. 4 hours on easy mode? Ha! 5 or 6 hours on hard mode. So yeah, I apologise I couldn't show it on camera, but it wouldn't have been worth it. Obviously, you're just going to have to take my word that I did it legitimately, and I never turned it to peaceful, and I never... well, obviously, see, look, there's no mobs up here because of the huge volume of mobs downstairs, so that just makes this passage a lot easier. I've been shot off this bridge once, but we should be fairly safe here. Obviously, getting Optifine, I didn't foresee the lack of fog that Optifine had as being a massive cheat. Or I didn't foresee that before I activated it for this world. But then after I activated it and saw that I had better visibility, I just thought I'll just leave it, because at the end of the day, all it does is give me a clear view as to where to go. Which maybe again was obviously it was the whole point of it, but it still didn't lessen the time that I had to get to the red wool. Also, what else did I do? Oh, there was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. Let's get out of the minecart in the tunnel here. There we go. I don't want to get out all along the track here in case I fall into the lava. But yeah, after a long time, I've managed to come to the end of this map. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. I was going to change versions, like take up to 1.8, see if that improved the frame rate, but then I thought, nah, it's a wee bit lame. Let's just stick to 1.2.5. Bonus monument we cannot complete. We've only got 5 lapis. We might have another piece of lapis back at the intersection 5, but I don't think so. And even if we did, it doesn't equate to 9. So unfortunately, we never got the bonus chest completed. So yeah, there's 1 or 2 things I do want to do before finishing. There's the thing. Oh, hello. Let's get the screenshot. Epic. Now, the thing is, obviously we missed 2 wool. I couldn't really do this again, so there's 1 or 2 other things I wish to do before we finish the map. First off, I want to go and test the ground along here. I want to go and see if it's really explosive. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a sec. It did explode. See? I knew there was something fishy. So that's what would have happened. That could have happened. I've just realised that could have happened if we hadn't got to the wool in time. Mob could have done it. Right, so what I want to do is I want to go down and see what would happen if I landed on one of these. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I'm guessing that just went through and destroyed the wool as well. Okay, so that's what would have happened if I'd fallen through. So, there's 2 other things I want to check out. I want to check out the end, and I want to check out that dangerous tunnel with loads and loads and loads of mobs. I'm going to call this finished, okay, only because I know for sure that I missed out on the light blue wool, and I'm fairly certain I missed out on the green wool in that massive room where I punched the TNT and all that. So I'm going to call it complete as far as I could, and then we're going to go to a 1.7 version of this, and I'm going to go and check out what's in the end and what's down that tunnel. So as promised, this is my creative world of Unconquerable, where I discovered that in this massive explosive room all there was a stick in a chest, but we're going to go and see what's in the end and what's in the that dangerous passageway. And if we find that there is a green wool or a light blue wool in any one of these ones, then we might just go back and check it out for ourselves. But for now, I'm more than happy just to, as I said, call the map complete. So first off, let's check the impossible passageway. It might be... Oh, hang on, is it... Oh yeah, we're on peaceful. Hang on, let's turn it to hard and just... Look at that. Look at the volume of mobs. So, I mean, we could use ender pearls. We could very much use ender pearls, but I don't think we'd get very far, because you do take damage. Right, obviously we've cheated here. Look, if you can read this sign, then you're cheating. So here, you cheated, well done you. You might as well just spawn in all the wools now. Dirt. Yeah, so I figured that it might be a troll purely because of how difficult it was. Did I want to give it a go? Yes, I did. But I decided that I think at the time I kind of thought that, well, we'd already found one wool in this area, and I think this was the last wool that we'd found in this area, plus we only had like 4 more, so I thought all the rest might be in another area. Right, the other place we want to check out is the end. So let's hop through and check that out. I do have a texture pack on, I should point out. Let's see, so we've got 2 of these. No idea what they're for. Dragon hasn't actually spawned. Or maybe she has. Okay, no, she has. There's 2 towers missing. I'm intrigued to know what happens if you kill the dragon. It looks just like an end. Just any old end. Maybe this is for ender pearl. Oh, you know what? This will be for ender pearls, right? Yeah, this will be for, gaining ender pearls so that you've got at least a supply. That makes sense. Okay, I just dealt a ton of damage to the dragon with 1 arrow there. Didn't expect that to kill it. But as you can see, we have... Oh yeah, there's the portal. So I think that's it really. Oh, the entrance is over here, so it's actually pretty close to the entrance. But yeah, that is all, and it just takes us. Oh, it takes us back to spawn. Obviously, because we haven't slept in this world. But yeah, that should be it. So I'm just going up here to double check. Yeah, I did a massive... Hang on, this must be several blocks deep, right? Oh no, it's only 1 block deep. I'm guessing he added a massive lava pool to stop players from just running over the map when they've got nothing. Well, cool. That is the map. Maybe it's fitting, although we're in a creative world, maybe it's fitting for us to end the series here where it all began. Yeah, it was an interesting map. You could definitely tell at times he was going for difficulty over enjoyment, or difficulty over aesthetics or design or whatever. But I mean, I knew fine well what I was getting into, and so yeah, it is what it is. We got 14 out of 16. Well, I'm happy with that. Part of me wants to go back and try the room again with the massive explosions, but or with the TNT and all that. But at the same time, we had pistons. I don't think I would have got them again. I got the pistons by chance, really, because of the iron drops. So yeah, it was certainly a lucky break, but obviously we never managed to utilize them, or I messed up badly, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. But instead of looking at it as 2 wool dropped, I would rather look at it as 14 wool gained, which was the real challenge, especially that last one. Anyway, that is it. Thank you for checking out the series. All the very best to you all. Goodbye.